Hey guys, so this is your girl Nahi again, back with a 3-day update on my scoop piercing. There is some things I want to talk to you guys about this 3-week update, such as new jewelry that I got, eating habits and how it's been going for me, also the cleaning again, and a couple of accidents that I had with my tongue. So I'll go ahead and get into that. Just stay tuned on my video. Alright, so let's get started with the eating. So eating has been going good. I can finally eat everything that I want, from hot Cheetos to spicy salsa to everything. From everything, even to smoking. Again, I'm not a cigarette smoker. I am a weed smoker. So everything has been doing good, and I haven't seen any problems from the 3-week updates on my tongue. But as for eating, I've seen, since I did have that small jewelry, let me show you guys right now because I have it on. The little small balls, you see how little they are? So I did have trouble with this jewelry because I bite it sometimes, and when I bite it, since the balls are so tiny, they will go through my piercing, so that's like, ouch, painful. So I had to do a little switch up on that real quick, you know? Yeah, so I had trouble eating with these small balls because, like I said, like I would eat and I'd be over here so excited that I'm eating, and one of my balls will accidentally get stuck on my food that I'm passing over to my cheek, and like literally I yank it and like pull it through. You see how it just like kind of went in? Yeah, the balls are really small. They're like kind of the same size as the bar, and it's so painful every time that happens to me. So I was like, fuck this shit, let me go ahead and buy some new jewelry. So I did. I didn't know exactly what size bar I was, so when I went ahead and purchased it, I went ahead and used half of, it was 5/8 of the bar, and all the balls were saying that they were 5 ml. So I didn't know, you know, how big it was gonna be, but they was huge, let me tell you, and I'm gonna show you right now. I got that piercing from Amazon. I always feel like piercings are always good and cheaper on Amazon. So yeah, so I went ahead and got the bigger balls, and you know, the same size bar that I have in my tongue right now, and I did purchase it. It came in, and then when it came in, I was like, whoa, I was shocked. Let me show you why. So this is the piercing that I purchased. I don't know if you could really see it, but let me focus on that. So you see those big old balls, you guys? Like, I'm going to show you how it looks like right now, okay? I'm going to take this one off, and then I'm going to show you the comparison between the two, the one that I have now and the one that I purchased on Amazon, okay? So this is the small bar. Or small bar. The small balls one. Let me take it off. And it doesn't hurt anymore, you guys. My tongue literally doesn't feel any more like sore or anything. It just feels back to normal. And then here's the big one. Sorry, you guys, I need a mirror because I'm blind as fuck. Oh my god, I can't put it in. My tongue is jewelry. Technical difficulties. I'll be back with the piercing on. I put the new one on. So, you saw how little that one was, right? Now look at these big ones, okay? Fuck the bitch. They're freaking huge. Like, my mouth is so little. These balls are so huge. Like, I feel like I'm spitting so much, and I having a lisp. So I was like, nah, I can't do this. But I did try it for a day because maybe I was just like, okay, it's uncomfortable for the first time. You know, I'm not used to it, whatever. So I went to work like this, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try eating with these balls. So I did try eating with these balls, and honestly, my life was so much better. Like, I could eat and go wild, and I didn't have to trip about pulling that damn tongue ring through my tongue. pray the Lord, baby Jesus. But the balls are still too big. Yeah, so after that day, I just took it off. My tongue, honestly, at the end of the day, it felt uncomfortable because the balls were so freaking huge to my tongue, and it was just like, nah, go back to the little balls. So I would switch into the little balls to just be normal again, but I would switch into the big balls so I could eat good. So let me show you the difference without them in my tongue. This is the small one, and these are the big ones. You see those differences? The huge ass differences. They're the same bar length. So same bar length. Oh no, let me focus it on that. Same bar length. But the balls, you see those difference? That's a big difference. I don't have anything on right now. But yeah, so I went ahead and got that piercing at Amazon. But I looked at the ball size and it was a 5 ml. So I went ahead and purchased some new ones with smaller balls. And these balls are going to be 3 mm. So let's see how those ones work. So those balls were scary. But like I said, yeah, so for as eating, that's what I've been doing. I would just switch into those big balls so I could eat really good. And then I will switch back to the small bar until the new jewelry that I purchased off of Amazon comes in. And it should be coming in, I believe, tomorrow or next week. So next week's update, I'll go ahead and do the update with the new jewelry that I went ahead and bought, and give you guys the size and the length. For the one that I purchased, like I said again, this one was a 5/8 long bar, and the balls were 5 ml or 5 or 9 ml. I have to look into that, honestly. I believe it's a 9 ml ball. So they're big, okay? And then the ones that I purchased, there is the same size of bar, which is a 5/8 bar, but with smaller balls. It's a 3 mm bar or a 5 mm bar. So, cleaning, I still do the same thing. I brush my teeth, regular toothpaste, you know, my teeth, my gums, and my tongue. Again, now that my tongue is somewhat healed already, I go ahead and remove my tongue piercing, and I go ahead and brush my tongue without the piercing in my tongue. And then the piercing, I leave it in some Listerine non-alcohol, rinsing off in there. And then once I'm done brushing my teeth, I go ahead and take a shot of Listerine, swish it around my mouth for 30 seconds or less, and spit it out and just brush out whatever nastiness was left behind, and then put in the piercing. So the cleaning routine has still stayed the same, nothing new, but it's been like less and less. I still do it after I eat and still do it after I smoke, just to be safe, you know. I don't want to cause any less delay on my healing process. So yeah, you know. So like I said, I went to go check back on my Amazon order. I gave y'all the wrong information. So here's the correct information. So for this bar that I went ahead and purchased, this one right here, the length on the bar is a 3/4 or 19 mm, and the balls are 5 mm. Okay, so it's still a little bit big. The new jewelry that I did get though, that one, the length on the bar is 16 mm, and the balls on them is going to be 3 mm. So hopefully, with the smaller bar and the balls being a little bit bigger than the bar, it will help me eat better, but we shall see. I'll give you guys the update on that one once I get them in on my 4th week, the final week of my healing process, and then, you know, we'll see from there. And then also, one thing about my piercing, it is a 14 gauge. I know some people have 16 gauges. There's barely any piercings for that. Normally it would be like the eyebrow piercings that you could find, but my gauge on my tongue is a 14 gauge. So 14 gauge if you're a 14 gauge. Those are the sizes that I'm giving you guys on. But let's wrap this video up real quick. So I went ahead and told you guys about my eating habits. You know, I struggle with that. So for now, I'm just using the big ball to eat and putting the small ones to be comfortable during the day. And then such as cleaning is still the same routine. Brush my teeth, brush my tongue, mouthwash without the piercing, and then put it back in after the mouthwash. And then jewelry, well, we're just gonna have to wait until they come in, and we're just gonna have to wait till next week to see that new jewelry in my mouth. Well, alright, my beautiful people, thank you for looking at my video. Hopefully this gave you a little bit more information about the scoop piercing, and it could help you in the future, or if you're doing your research, I hope this helps you out as well. And you know, I love this piercing, and if you get this piercing, I hope you love the piercing too, because damn, it's on your tongue, and you don't want to play around with your tongue now. But thank you for watching, you guys, and don't forget to show me some love, view my videos, leave me some comments, any questions, anything, whether it's about my piercing, about my hair, my makeup, anything, my name, whatever questions you could come up with, just go ahead and leave them in the comments below. And then don't forget to subscribe down there as well. You know, help your girl out, and I will see you guys on the next time, okay?